Polluted air is causing approximately 7 million premature deaths worldwide. We breathe 15,000 liters of air every day. Off-gassing from building materials, water leaks, poor ventilation practices can lead to negative health outcomes such as asthma, allergies, and other upper respiratory illnesses. By reducing contaminant concentrations, limiting pollutants, and following ASHRAE and WHO in our building design, we can easily mitigate these deaths. WHO reports that almost 2 million annual deaths are because of unsafe water, sanitation, and hygiene. Contaminants like lead, arsenic, glyphosate, atrazine, and microbes can pose serious health threats and development of cancer. These diseases can be avoided by following the water thresholds in our building's design, published by the EPA. WHO reports that 2.7 million deaths worldwide are caused due to insufficient fruit and vegetable intake. Physical inactivity. Poor diet is a major contributor to overweight and obesity epidemic, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer. Design strategies and implementing policies in buildings that increase access to healthy food options enable people to make more informed dietary choices, can afford obesity and cardiovascular diseases. In the U.S., about 50 to 70 million adults have a chronic sleep or wakefulness disorder. These disorders and chronic sleep deprivation are associated with increased risk of certain morbidities, including diabetes, obesity, depression, heart attack, hypertension, and stroke. Improper lighting design and insufficient illumination in our buildings can lead to a drift of the circadian phase, whereas following standards in our buildings like Illuminating Engineering Society, IES, ensure good visual acuity in a variety of tasks to avoid eye strain and to minimize productivity losses and headaches. Majority of people today are physically inactive. Modern transportation, labor-saving conveniences, and sedentary jobs have created an environment in which many of people fail to achieve the minimum level of activity necessary to help prevent type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, obesity, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. Physical activity encouraging policies and strategies in the designing of buildings that can be implemented to encourage physical activity. Low back pain affects about 31 million Americans. Musculoskeletal disorders, MSDs, including low back pain, neck pain, osteoarthritis, and others are extremely common. Acoustic comfort, ergonomics, and universal design play a significant role in mitigating physical and mental stress. Proper design of spaces and combination of strategy can mitigate unwanted indoor noise levels and reduce exterior noise intrusion in order to enhance social interaction, learning, satisfaction, and productivity. Depression is one of the most common of all mood disorders, affecting about 16 million adults in the U.S. Depression is associated with a higher risk of heart disease and immunosuppression. Chronic stress and anxiety are also directly responsible for stress hormones associated with a variety of negative physiological outcomes, including increased risk of metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular disease, gastrointestinal disorders, and skin conditions such as acne and psoriasis. Design features and policies in buildings that can be implemented to positively impact mood, sleep, stress levels, and psychosocial status in order to promote and enable overall occupant health and well-being.